You know what, Freddy, I am so sick of your attitude. I am so sick of you disobeying me like you don't even do anything around here. All you do is sit on your bottom and do nothing. You don't help around with chores. You don't even care about doing chores, and any time when I ask you to do stuff around here you just deny it like you just want to neglect me.
You know, my whole life I have been treated like a child, and you've been treating me like a child, like you won't let me do what I want as a teenager. I'm almost an adult, I'm 17 years old, well, almost 17 years old, and you still treat me like a child. Like, get a hold of yourself.
You don't ever speak to me like that again.
Why would you slap me like that? I would never do anything like that to other people. Why do you do that? That's so abusive of you. I am going to my room.
Then go to your room. I wish you were never my son.
I hate being your son. You know, every time I try it just gets harder and harder. I tried to talk with my mom about it and she just treats me like a child, like she doesn't treat me like my age. It's not even fair to me. 'Cause living like a child, you know what, I wanna run away for good. I just feel kind of lonely if I ran away from home. I would feel kind of lonely if I did, so maybe I shouldn't. You know what, since Dad always takes my side and agrees with me. You know what, maybe I'll talk with him to make me feel any better.
Freddy, what's wrong?
I can't put up with Mom treating me like a child anymore. I just don't want to do this anymore 'cause I feel like she is, and it's not fair to me.
Who's treating you like a child?
Mom's treating me like a child.
I should have known that she was treating you like a child. You know what, let me confront her. I will be right back. Is this what you really do, treat our son like a child? Like, are you for real? He's almost 17 years old, you clearly need help.
Excuse me, how dare you talk to me like that? I do not need any help, and you know what, I can treat my son however, the way I want to, and you know what, honestly I wish she was never my son.
He was crying that you hit him because you thought because the way he talked to you like that he said he hated being your son anyways. That's what you get for hitting our son.
How dare you hit me? I'm gonna press charges on you, you monster.
Is that better that you get a hug? I'm sorry your mum treats you that way, like she treats you like a child. I clearly don't agree with that. Well, you can go hang out at Jessica's house if you'd like.
I'm thinking about going to Jessica's house, since you suggested that to me. Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome, buddy. I love you.
I love you too.
Freddy texted me saying he wants to hang out today. Well, we got errands to do and you promised me that we would go to Gucci together. Tell him that sorry you can't right now. Tell him to come over tomorrow if he wants. Okay, I will do that.
Well, Jessica texted me back saying I can't go over to her house today, but she said about tomorrow that I can go if I want. You know what, I think I'll go tomorrow if that's okay.
Well, maybe tomorrow or another day you can, I guess not today. How about we do some bonding together if that will cheer you up?
That sounds like an amazing idea. I don't see why not.
What do you think you might have?
I was thinking about having a spaghetti with a root beer. What about you?
Yeah, I was thinking about having the same thing, spaghetti and an iced tea.
That food was so delicious.
Yeah, same here. Honestly, you really treat our son like a child, like you clearly need to stop it.
What do I do? I never treat my son like a child. That's not true. All I do is set boundaries for him.
No, you don't. You don't set boundaries for him ever, you're acting childish.
Oh bullshit, I never treat him like a child.
Oh yeah, you do. You know who I should treat like a child? I'm gonna treat you like a child since you're acting like one.
No, you will not treat me like a child. If you treat me like a child I will file for divorce, and you know what, I will sue you in court.
Go ahead. Karen, cause you know I'm going sue you back.
And you, I gave you life, I have gave you everything.
I am going to bed, leave me alone.
You know I have never spoke to any of my parents like this, so don't take this, blame it on me, and tell Dad about this.
Why do you care? You basically abused me and my dad. You like talk us down every day, and you know what, Dad clearly wants to kill himself, and you know what, maybe I should kill myself too.
Oh, so we're talking how we wanna kill ourselves. You know what, maybe I wanna kill myself.
Oh yeah, then why do you even say that? Because my whole life you have been treating me unfairly and I feel so persecuted because of you. You know what, I don't like being your son. I never liked being your son. Maybe you should just stop copying what I said about killing yourself. You know what, you wanna do this just cause I said it. You know I have a reason, because I want to kill myself. And you know what, you are so mean. You're such a bad mom.
Oh, you really think I'm a bad mom? You know I wish you were never my son. I wish I had a son who would respect me that way and not treat me like garbage.
Yeah, you are a bad mom. You're so mean. You know what, since day when we were at the restaurant together and I wanted to root beer, you pretended to say that there was no root beer. I went to that same restaurant today and there was still root beer. I even asked the waiters if there was always root beer, and then you lied to me about it. How could you?
Oh, so you're taking the blame on me and you brought this up because there were no root beer at the restaurant. How could you bring that up?
Maybe don't bother asking me to go out on restaurants to take me out places for supper. If you're gonna be this way, you know I should clearly be entitled to be your son, because I am entitled to be your son, because all you're doing is being abusive, and you should be entitled to be my mother. And I've always hated being your son your whole life. No, my whole life you have treated me badly and made me persecuted. You know, honestly I wish I could run away even better. But please go away.
But fine, one day you'll thank me later. Now I'm leaving.